wonderful platform that is BYJU'S Exam Prep. And guys, today we are here with the wonderful surprise. So today with me, Satyajeet sir is also there, Civil Star. So guys, today this is a session which is going to be helpful for all the branches. And here we would be discussing about the golden rules to crack with single digit gate 2023. And guys, also we would be announcing a wonderful series for you guys so that all of you can get benefited, because from a long time we were getting the requests, sir, now we want to have this thing, now we want to have that thing. So keeping those requests into mind, we are coming with a very big announcement to all of you guys. So do like and share this session to everyone, whatever the groups you are joined. Do like and share the session. Yes, Satyajit sir.
Welcome all the students and welcome Dheeraj sir. So it is first time that me and Dheeraj sir are conducting a session together, and sir has nicely managed the session. And so we are looking forward that both of us will try to give very important rules which you can apply when you are starting your preparation, or you might be in the middle of the preparation, okay, or you might have started a long back and you might be lacking some points. So all those things, all those kind of doubts you have, so those also will clear in this particular session.
Yes, so guys, we are going to start the session without wasting the time, but number is slightly less. So guys, I would like to request you all that please like and share the session in all the groups so that we can have more and more audience, so that this announcement should be there for everyone, because it is going to benefit all the students of engineering community. So guys, we are starting the session. Yes, Akhil, Satish Kumar. So Satyajit sir, आपके लिए बहुत सारे comments आ रहे हैं students के. So I am forwarding that to Satyajit sir. So guys, we are starting the session. So without wasting the time, guys, this is for those who are watching me for the first time. This is some detail about me. I'm having 10 plus years of experience in this field, written many research and review paper, and these are my areas of expertise. And guys, now this is about Satyajit sir. Everybody know about sir. Yes, sir, please.
Welcome everyone. My name is Satyajeet Sahu, and I have done my BTech in Civil Engineering from IIT Kharagpur. I have also done my MTech in Structural Engineering from IIT Kharagpur. After my BTech and MTech, I have appeared for GATE and I've got a good rank. And through GATE only, I was selected into many of the PSUs, namely IOCL, HPCL, DMRC, and RITES. So after my selection into all these companies, I chose DMRC, Delhi Metro Corporation, and I was working as the design manager. Okay. And I have 10 plus years of experience in this field of GATE. And I have taught all across the nation in more than 15 states. And I teach all the civil engineering subjects. Okay. So thank you very much. Let us start the session, and let sir start the session. And also I will contribute. And also any doubts you have, you can write in the comment section. We will see those also.
Yes, guys. So we are starting the session. So first of all, in this session, what we are going to see, guys, we are going to see some golden rules which are required to ace gate 2023, and the announcements which you are waiting for. We are going to announce a wonderful series for you, and we will give the schedule of the series. And then at the end, we will see the detailed study plan, which faculty will be taking which subject. So guys, we are starting with the golden rules now. The very first golden rule is conceptual clarity. So guys, if you can see my screen, there is a wonderful quote by Sir Albert Einstein that if you cannot explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. So you can see, my dear, that conceptual clarity for any topic is the must if you are going to go for any examination, because if you know something, then only, my dear, that can be applied. And guys, also, when I'm telling you that conceptual clarity should be there for every topic, for every subject, I must tell you the sources for that also. I would also be telling you what should be the sources you have to use to go for the conceptual clarity. So guys, the very first is going to be the coaching class, which you have joined if you are preparing from the coaching institute. So where you are going to get the coaching, obviously classes, teachers would be explaining the things to you. So from that, definitely you can get your concept clearly. My dear, second is, if you are a self-study student, then standard textbook is going to be one of the good instrument for the same. And guys, for other student also, there are some classes going on YTN app. Like if you have downloaded BYJU'S Exam Prep app, right now also a series going on. So there also we are teaching, the faculty of BYJU'S Exam Prep are teaching different topics which are difficult for the students. So there also you can get that kind of clarity, guys. Okay. So guys, yes, now Satyajit sir, if you want to add something into that.
Yes. So thank you, sir. Now, many times what happened that whenever we are starting a subject and most of the students face this difficulty that they want to clear gate, they want to get a good rank, but then they open the books. Yes, they open the book, standard textbooks or the notes given to them from various sources. Now it becomes very difficult to understand the concepts, right? It becomes very difficult that even if you have good sources like textbook or notes, okay, many students go after notes. They collect lot of notes. Yes, they collect lot of books. Now they are very good books. Okay, they are very good notes. Yes, but the thing is that the conceptual clarity you get when you have a proper mentor. Okay, you have a proper mentor, or I can say a proper teacher. So in our BYJU'S exam prep, we have teachers who have themselves clear gate, and also they also face the same difficulties. They also, including me, we all have faced difficulties when we were preparing for gate, right? But then what happened in our rigorous practice over the last 10 years, we have understood what are the important concepts and where students face the difficulties. And therefore, if you are understanding those concepts from the teachers of BYJU'S exam prep, then those concepts become very clear and you don't have to pass through the pain which we passed in our preparation journey when we were preparing for our gate examinations. So this is the first point, that you need to have conceptual clarity, and for that first you need the list of concepts. Now if you open the book and start mentioning all the list of concepts, you don't know that first of all which concepts I will read, right? And therefore all those concepts we have made a long list, right? And then we have also chosen that which concepts are more important for gate, and then how to explain the concept to you in a better way. Now many times what happens in the particular book, you will find the explanation of a concept in a single manner, but when you're learning from an experienced faculty, then what happens, the faculty is able to give you lot of angles for the same concept. Now what happens that one student might understand what angle, right? But other student might not be able to understand. So experienced mentor like us, we are able to explain different type of students and different types of, we can say, concepts in different manners. So first of all, you get the list of concepts, right? Second, you get how to understand those concepts. Third, you get what? Different angles to understand those concepts. And then I can say you get a thorough conceptual clarity by this method.
So thank you, sir. So sir, I have given you a lot of things for this first point. I would also like to add, when we are talking about conceptual clarity, definitely it matters a lot. Without this, you cannot move further. So that's why when I'm showing you these rules, I have also put them in a sequence how it is required. Like you can see, rule number 2 is going to be prepare notes. So guys, without proper conceptual clarity, if you are making notes, they are of no use. So my dear, for that conceptual clarity is required. So whatever the sequence I am showing is also very important. Like whatever the revision test series, they must be in a sequence all the time. So in the sequence, the second rule is prepare the notes. Now, my dear, what are the use of notes? Actually, whenever you are preparing for the textbook, for every subject, we have very lengthy textbook. And if you are going to go through the textbook, it would be taking a lot of time. And my dear, time is always lesser. Whenever you are studying, you have limited time. Because whatever you have studied in 4 years of engineering, you are going to do in a 1 year, even less than that. So my dear, obviously, you must have the things in the concise manner. So notes are going to solve that purpose. Now, my dear, when I am saying notes, obviously there should be some good ways to prepare the notes. And one more thing is, whenever you are going to use the notes, whenever you are preparing the notes, you need to keep some things in your mind. And what are the various sources to make the notes? For that also, we will be going further, guys. So I would like to say for that, my dear, there is one way to make your own notes. So if you are attending coaching classes, definitely the notes are dictated by the faculty, so you can make that notes. Or if you are self-studying, then also by reading the books, you can make a notes which have the knowledge from multiple books, so that every time whenever you are going for a test or a paper, you need not to go for 50-60 books, because otherwise it is going to be very difficult for you guys. And guys, I would also like to add one thing here, that standard notes by faculty, as I said. So if you are unable to make your own notes and you are a self-study student, then my dear, in our Telegram channels, like at BYJU'S Exam Prep, every faculty have Telegram channels. There also we share the handwritten notes of the classes. So if you're self-study student, then also those notes can help you that what you need to do, what you need not to do. Because whenever you're preparing something, it is also important that what are the things which you need not to go for the examination, what are the least important things or may not be the part of your syllabus. So that is also going to be a very, very important point, guys. So that these are the points which I want to say. If you are making your own notes, or you can use by faculty's notes. Yes, Satyajeet sir, if you want to add into something.
Yes, thank you, sir. When you're preparing your notes, first thing you should understand is that it's very important that you prepare your own notes. And many times what happens, yes, when we are taking the notes from faculty, it's very good. We should take also from faculties, okay? But we should understand from the faculties or from rankers how they are preparing the notes. Means when you're taking the notes from the faculty, then you should see the manner in which how he or she has prepared the notes, right? But you should not exactly copy the notes, because the mind of different people are different. The way I perceive the things might be different, the manner you perceive the things, or might be different how you remember the things. So therefore, you take the standard notes or make the notes when you are studying from the class. And in notes also, you can prepare two types of notes. First thing, we can say that is running notes. What is running notes? You're attending a live class or you're attending a recorded class. So while you're attending, you can prepare running notes, right? Now, once you're prepared the running notes, the second thing is that you go through the running notes and you try to optimize the notes again. Yes, you try to optimize the notes again. That I will say is what? The level 2 of notes. Now, the level 3 of notes is what? Then you solve questions, okay? So in our BYJU'S exam prep, we have lot of questions, lot of practice questions available on the app. So first you attend the lecture, you prepare a note, right? Then you see the notes and prepare the second level of notes. Then you solve the questions from our app, yes? And then you can understand that from that particular topic, which things are important. And then you should have, we can say, ultra short notes where you only write the things which are either asked in the examination, right? Or are mentioned in the practice questions. So this leveling of notes is very important. Now, many students come to me, sir, please give this note. And some students are there, they collect notes from 10 faculties, which is good. I'm not denying it's not good, but then you get confused. You take the 10 notes, okay? And from that, you try to prepare your own notes. That is very important. And how to prepare the notes in different levels, that also I explained to you.
Yes. So guys, as sir have given very important points here, I would also like to add 1 to 2 points. Like one thing is, whenever you are going to prepare the notes, there is one thing, 70-30 rule. Actually, this rule says that I have shown you a model for that. If you see here, one small section as the name of summary is there in this notes. So guys, whenever you are making a notes, use only the 70% of the page. Okay, for 30%, we are leaving to summarize what we have on this. Like here, if you have done some derivation, here you can have the final result. Because for examination, like GATE exam, we need to just use the formula sometimes. So for that, whenever you are going for a quick revision, then it can help you. So whenever you are making your own notes, you can take that in mind. Also in future, whenever you solve problem, you may get some extra points for the same topic, which you may have missed during study. So for that also, this extra portion is going to help you. Always use spiral notebook so that on requirement you can add or subtract the pages. That is also a very good important point. And one more point here is, guys, that is sticky notes. Like you can also use the sticky notes for very, very important notes which you want to remember all the times for the exam. Okay, so these are the two things. So like if you see the previous slide, in the previous slide I have shown, like you can also put the sticky notes to differentiate the chapters also. Okay, so they are going to help you in that way also. So guys, let's move to the rule number 3 now. Rule number 3 is about what we are going to discuss today, that is practice, practice and practice. Always it is said that practice makes a man perfect. This figure is clearly saying the same thing. you can see someone have tried a number of times and finally he got the target. So guys, the same thing, practice makes a man perfect. There is nobody who will not be making a mistake. Mistakes are very common and everybody is going to make the mistake. But whenever you are going to make the mistake, my dear, from that mistake you need to learn and you need to look further so that you can remove or eliminate these kinds of mistakes. So my dear, whenever you are making the mistake in the time when you are going for practice, so you are going to solve the problems, you will be making mistake. So in the other problem, you need to remove those mistakes, you need to eliminate that, such that whenever you reach to exam, then you will be at a perfection level where you can solve the things very easily. So practice is going to play a very, very important role. And guys, for the same thing, I would like to add what needs to be practiced. So very first thing which is going to be required is previous year's question. So my dear, when you are going for previous year's question, if you are mechanical civil student, you know that there are some common subjects. So you can go for like strength of material, fluid mechanics. If you are civil student, you can go for civil previous years, mechanical previous years, axi previous years for those two subjects. For other subject, okay, go for your branch. If you are ECEE candidate, you can go for each other's common subject. So that is also going to be a good resource for the practice, guys. Okay. Second good source can be the standard textbook. As you know, in the colleges, you are going for some standard textbook for different subjects. They also have some wonderful problems. And guys, at the end, I would like to say one more thing, like there are some coaching workbooks, like BYJU'S Exam Prep is also providing a workbook which is full of wonderful problems. Okay. So guys, in that way, you can have these kind of practice things. And also, my dear, if you are talking about on YouTube, like we are going to have some announcement for this. So we are going to have a series which is related to practice, because this is the time when students are looking for authentic material for the practice. So my dear, now we are going for such kind of series where you would be having authentic problems and solution by the faculties only at BYJU'S Exam Prep. So I will be announcing that. But before that, Satyajit sir, if you want to add something into that.
Yes. As we know that this famous line is there, that practice makes a man perfect. Now I always add this word, that practice makes a man perfect, woman also. Everyone, let that be man, woman. Even, you know, my sister has bought a sweet puppy to our house. Okay. Now the puppy, when initially he came, okay, so he was not able to do a lot of, you know, things. We were telling, bring this, do that. Okay, but we made him practice a lot. And now the puppy is perfect in many of the jobs. Okay, the puppy goes and, you know, brings milk and, you know, many things he does. Okay, now so that means what? Practice is not only for, you know, like a particular thing like studies. For anything you want to achieve, let that be, you know, a certain skill, you need practice, right? So first of all, as sir has explained, the rule number 1 was what? You clear the concepts. Rule number 2 was what? You prepare the notes, right? And the third thing comes is what? You have to practice, right? Because when we are having the conceptual clarity, that time also the teacher teaches a lot of numericals, okay? So in the classes also we saw a lot of questions, right? But apart from that, you need to see that whatever was taught by sir, sometimes what happens, when in the class you are studying, you are able to solve the questions because sir is there, ma'am is there, right? They're helping you in solving the questions. You're easily able to solve the questions, right? But when you are alone, right, or you are solving in your room without any help of the teacher, then you face issues, right? And therefore, it is very important that you first solve the questions without any help. Yes, first, after the teacher has taught, you should solve questions without any help. And for solving all those questions, we have provided a lot of questions in our app also, in our workbooks also. Yes, and you can cover them.
Yes, fine, sir. So sir is always adding some wonderful points which definitely are going to help you. So guys, now I am coming on to announcement. Rest 4 rules we will see. So guys, these announcements are only for you and this is going to help you a lot. The very first announcement is related to monsoon summer crash course. So guys, as I was talking about the practice, which is the major thing which can help you to get a single or double digit rank. Those students who reach to that position, like if you see last year we have taken spotlights of many toppers, like our classroom student Parvinder was also there. So all of them were agreeing at one point, sir, we have done immense practice from the classes you are taking on YouTube and also on the paid courses. So guys, here is the time to get for that, because getting the questions which are good for any examination is a very difficult task for a student. So guys, to help you in that, we are coming with this monsoon summer crash course for mechanical and civil. It is going to be starting from Monday, and I will be sharing you the timetable and the study plan of that at the end after 7 rules. Okay, and here we will be having learn through questions, means we will be teaching you all the concepts, the complete syllabus of all the whatever the subjects we are going to take, 6 to 7 technical plus mathematics and aptitude. So guys, this much is going to be covered in this learn through question, means we will be teaching you with the help of questions. So in that way you will be practicing the problems also. It will be a good series for those who have already completed the chapters, and also good for those who are just starting their journey of preparation. Those students who are doing jobs, for them also it is going to be a very good series and helpful series. So guys, for mechanical civil, it is starting from 27 June. For other branches, ECEE, IN and CS, it is starting after 1 week, that is from 4th of July. For that, we will be having a different session to give you the study plan and complete. And guys, next is, you know that every Sunday, to make it fun day, aptitude session is taken by Rakesh Talreja sir, and he is also taking mathematics series. So mathematics and aptitude would be covered in that way. You can join every Sunday Rakesh sir for aptitude sessions. Okay, for mathematics he would be coming with an extra series, like previously also he have taken on calculus. Okay guys, so next we are going to move further. So these were the important announcement. Now we are coming to rule number 4. You just see the sequence. The sequence was saying that the first thing we were requiring conceptual clarity. Second thing, we were making the notes. Okay, third thing, we have seen practice and practice. Now the fourth thing is coming, revision, because whenever you are completing something with theory as well as numerical, then it requires to be practiced. It is always said, sorry, it requires to be revised, because if you are not revising the thing, you are not going to replicate what you have studied at the time of the exam. Even it is said that we require 5 to 6 proper revisions of any subject if we want to get it 100%, because our memory is having a function that it is deleting the previous things with the time. We are forgetting the things with the time, and based on some scientific study, there is a curve also that is said to be the forgetting curve. If you see this curve, this is scientific study have given this curve, and this curve shows that whenever you are learning something, it is at 100%. Slowly you are starting forgetting it, है ना? So in one day you are going to forget it up to 40%. It would be reducing to 0 if you are not going to revise. If you are revising it once again, you will retain it to 100%. Then within 3 days, once again it is going to reduce. So within 3 days, if you go for revision, it will again become 100%. Then you can see within a week, one more revision. In that way, within a month, one more revision is required. So in that way, you can see 4 revisions are here only. One should be for after 3 months also. So in that way, with 4 to 5 revision of any subject, my dear, you can definitely retain it to more than 90 to 100%. Okay, so that is going to help you in exam, because without this, if you are not retaining the things into your mind, you will be unable to replicate in the exam. Yes, Satyajeet sir, if you want to add something. I feel Rakesh sir is also in the comment section. So mathematics and aptitude king, Rakesh sir. So guys, please, I will say that add your hearts as well as the fire in the comment section to welcome Rakesh Talreja sir. Yes, Satyajeet sir, please, if you want to add something.
Yes, sir. Already sir has explained you the importance of revision, so I will not add to the importance part. In a certain tip that how to revise, okay, how to revise. So 2 things are there. First thing is that you first write down all the important formulas of a particular topic, and then you solve the questions. Now solving the question is the best way to revise. And many times, even if you know the solution also, still you solve the same questions, right? Sometimes what we feel that, okay, we already know the solution, we already know the answer, we know all the steps and all, why to again do it? No, even if you know the solution, even if you know the steps, you should again write the steps and revise. And another thing, you should always maintain a record of what you are revising. Now what happens, suppose in our GATE syllabus, we have 15 subjects or 10 to 15 subjects, depending on various branches, right? Now what happens, we have some favorite subjects. And in those subjects also, we have some favorite topics. Now, what we do whenever we are sitting for studies, we deliberately go towards those topics and those subjects, right? Because we like those subjects, we like those topics, right? So we go to those subjects again and again. We revise those subjects again and again. And what happens? A major portion of the syllabus gets left unattended, right? So what happens that because we like certain subjects, and it happens with all the students, it even happens with me. Like when I was preparing for examination, I used to like the strength of material a lot. Yes, because strength of material is a very numerical subject, and it's fun to solve the questions. So I used to solve strength of material a lot, but I used to neglect some subjects. Yes, I realized that. Okay, I realized that. And before the time was so late, I revised those subjects also. But just because you like a certain subject, don't revise it again and again. Okay, you should give equal importance to all subjects. And that particular thing you will understand when you are maintaining a record. You maintain a record for some various subjects. You maintain a notebook. In that, on various pages, you write down the subject names and you mention the dates when you have revised it. Okay, so that suppose you're revising strength of material, right? Suppose you revised before 5 days. Yes, if you're seeing that other subjects are unattended, then you can leave strength of material for some time, right? And then revise that. Okay, or suppose you have not revised strength of material, then it's high time that you revise that. So it's very important that, because you cannot keep a track of all the 10-15 subjects in your mind, right? So therefore it's very important that in a particular diary or notebook, you should maintain a record, right? And along with that, in our BYJU'S Exam Prep app and BYJU'S Exam Prep official YouTube channel, we are conducting sessions, and those sessions are conducted keeping in mind that we don't repeat a particular subject more often. Suppose we have covered a particular subject, suppose before 5 days, we don't cover that now. We also give a gap and we try to cover all the subjects, right? So you can also apply the same method in your personal revision also.
So sir, I've added a very important point. Like sir, I have said, yes, definitely. And we are keeping that also in the mind. Like strength of material and fluid mechanics was happened on this channel, I feel 2 months back. So now we are going for those subjects. So we are definitely maintaining that gap so that a frequent revision shall happen for all the students. So we are also keeping that in mind. So you must also have that in mind, guys. So let us move further, guys, to the rule number 5, that is test series. So my dear, this is just, you can say, whenever you are going for test series, it is a kind of practice match, because after that you are going to be in the final one. So guys, this is a kind of practice match, and whenever we are having the practice match, we must play it in a way that it is the final match only. Then only you will be knowing your weaknesses and strength, because before reaching to the final exam, you need to remove or eliminate or minimize your weaknesses. So whenever you are going to use test series, my dear, what are the points you need to take care of? When you give a test series, you would be knowing that in which areas you are easily able to make the questions. For those areas, it means they are your strength. There would be some topics or some subjects where you would be you would not be able to make questions very easily. You need to think a lot, or you may not be able to make the question. You may be missing some concept. So guys, that will be telling you your weaknesses. And then after knowing that, you need to work hard to remove that, so that whenever you appear in the exam, you must be equally good on all those subjects. If you are aiming at PSUs, you need to go for it. Okay, guys. So this is what is the role of test series. So whenever you give a test series, whenever you find a new type of question, add that to your notes, so that whenever it comes to your exam, it should not be a new type for you guys. Yes, Satyajeet sir, if you want to add something into that.
Sir has already told all the important points. Just
Yes.
one point I will add, that in our BYJU'S Exam Prep app also, we have a lot of test series. Okay, and whenever you're completing one subject, go for that particular test. Or suppose you have not completed a subject, you have completed a chapter also. We have chapter-wise tests also. Yes, we have chapter-wise tests also. So you can go for that. Means don't wait that, that one day, I will complete the whole subject and then I will go for the test. No. If you have completed a chapter, you are feeling confident, then go for that chapter-wise test, right? And suppose you complete a subject, then go for the subject-wise, right? You can even, suppose you have given a test, okay, you have not scored well. Suppose you have not scored well. Then what you do? you go through the solutions, right? And then you can reappear for the test after a certain number of days. So chapter wise test and subject wise tests are very important at this stage. Yes, because now is not the stage to give full tests, right? Because now the stage is to start, you have either starting your preparation or you are doing what? You are in the middle of the preparation. So now the time is for focusing on chapter wise and subject wise. And first focus should be chapter wise, and then the next focus should be subject wise. And by the time November, December, you can start giving the full test. And suppose you are scoring good in a chapter wise, subject wise, automatically your confidence will be high when you are going for the full test. Okay.
Yes, so sir have added wonderful points, guys. So yes, many times you are asking that, sir, when we shall start the full length test series. So as sir have told already that October, November is the fine time. But guys, there may be some student who have already completed the syllabus, who may be preparing from like our first batch starting from October. For those guys, maybe the syllabus is almost over. So though they can definitely start the full length test because already their syllabus is over. But those who are working for that, for them definitely it is going to be, for 1 year student, it is going to be that time for full length test series, because at that time you are getting more confidence, because after that many subjects are already going to be completed. Now it is a very, very important rule number 6, the second last rule, guys. So that is timely course completion. My dear, whenever we are talking about the course completion, it is very important, as I already told you, whenever we are going for the full length test, whenever we are talking about the revisions. So my dear, obviously if our tests are, if our syllabus is going to be completed at least 2 to 3 months before, I would always say that December should be the last time to complete the syllabus. Means after December you shall not be having any new topic to study, and I am saying this is the limit. Actually, it would be great if you complete your syllabus by September or October max, because you must get 2 to 3 months for entire revisions, test series and all. Because as we already told you that practice revision have their very, very important role. So completion of course timely is also required. And yes, if your 80 to 90% of syllabus is also completed by October, then definitely, my dear, rest 10% definitely, whenever the parallelly it will be going on, you can start your full length test series like sir have already told you. But definitely you must try that it should not go up to January and all. Then it will be a problem for you guys, because at that time learning new thing is going to make problems, and also in your mind also the things would be coming that you will not be confident enough, because you would be thinking many students have completed the course before and you are running behind. So that kind of things would be coming into your mind, and that is going to degrade your preparation. Yes, Satyajit sir, if you want to add, this is the second last rule.
Actually, what happens that if you have taken care of the rule number 1 to rule number 5, then automatically rule number 6 will be covered.
Yes.
That you have, you have been with the teacher, you are attending the classes, you are having your conceptual clarity, then you are preparing notes, then you are practicing, you are revising, you are giving test series. If I followed the rule number 1 to rule number 5 very, meticulously, then obviously the rule number 6 will happen. Automatically your course will get completed. Yes. But if you have done some, some cheating in rule number 1 to rule number 5, then, by the time, you reach December, you will be, your 5 subjects will be remaining and you will be in lot of stress, right? And therefore, it's very important that you cover rule number 1 to rule number 5 perfectly. Rule number 6 will be automatically taken care.
Yes, so like sir have already told you, so like whenever I feel generally mechanical civil students are going for a kind of test, like a check kind of thing. Whenever they are getting some answer for design subjects, they need to check, maybe your answer may be incorrect and you need to check some range. So that rule is that kind of check for you. That if your course is going on the time, it means you are following the previous rules, otherwise you are not. So it is a kind of check, because being a mechanical guy, being civil faculty, sir, so our thinking is also going in that way. So we have made the rules also according to that, so that you can make a final check also. So guys, now as I already told you about the course completion, I would also like to add one thing here. There is Pareto rule. What is Pareto rule? I would like to tell you guys, time management and Pareto rule. So whenever we are talking about Pareto rule, whenever you are going for syllabus Actually, there is 20% very, very important topics which are coming in exam again and again. So my dear, there are those topics from which 80% paper is coming. You need to give more emphasis, more concentration on those topics. Means more number of revisions should be given to those topics. So that's what I wanted to add, that Pareto rule says. It is also said to be 80-20 rule, that 20% of the things are going to be asked and they are going to give you 80% results. So my dear, for that, I am also having this curve or this representation for you guys, that 20% efforts are going to give you 80% of results, and 80% efforts are going to give you 20% of results. So you need to take more care, because we don't want 100% for anything. Okay, for competitive exam, as you know, it is competitive exam, it is a relative one. So if you are scoring 80 plus, definitely you are going to be a single or double digit rank. These strategy are going to help you for single and double digit, guys. Okay, yes, as you were asking also. Okay, guys. Okay, so we are moving to the last rule now, that is self-motivation and determination. That is something you can say whenever we are talking about the preparation. You have seen some active things right now. This may be a passive thing, may not be the part of syllabus. But dear, as you know, whenever you are preparing, we are starting with a very high josh. But after August, September, our josh is going to start decreasing. We are having a feeling in our mind that we have wasted our time and we may not be able to get our targets in this year. And by the time of September, October, this feeling is going to increase into the mind of student. And by November, December, they may leave their preparation, and then January they feel that we are going to do it next year once again. So guys, to remove these things, I would like to add that you need to keep yourself self-motivated and be determined about your goals, because that kind of, whenever I'm talking about demotivation, is coming to every student who is going to prepare. The student who are going to work on that properly are going to reach at the top. So guys, those students who are going to win on those situations, they are going to win. And it is very, very important thing. So I would be sharing some points related to that. For that, stay away from the negative people. There are many friends of ours which are always saying that tujhse na ho payega, you will not be able to do. So always try to be isolated from those people, or try to take them lightly. Okay, don't think about those things which they are saying again and again. And guys, the second thing, think about your goals. Because whenever you will be thinking about your goals, like your goal is IIT, when you will be thinking about the life of an IITian, it will automatically give you motivation, and it will not allow you to sleep before you complete your 2 days work. Okay, if you are having an aim of PSU, just think about a life whenever you will be joining the PSU. So that will give you motivation. And also with that motivation, you will be able to complete your that day's work. And that motivation is required frequently, because every time whenever you will be giving some test, you will be getting less marks, definitely demotivation will be coming. Even when we talk about toppers, they say we got demotivated many times. But whenever you get it, definitely you can talk to your mentors. Definitely you can go for some motivation sessions on YouTubes. Like we are going on BYJU'S Exam Prep, every week 1 to 2 sessions are there which are going to give the motivation to the student, so that whenever they feel demotivated, just connect with us, be motivated, restart your preparation, guys. Yes, Satyajit sir, if you want to add something into that.
Yeah, I will just answer one of the doubts asked by Mr. Bharat. So Mr. Bharat has asked that, sir, this rule can be helped to get top 10 rank. Basically, he's asking that can we get top 10 rank by following this method? The answer is that actually, if you want to get top 10 rank, then you have to follow this method. Yes. So if you are not following this method, let that be top 10, top 100, top 500. Okay. So any kind of rank you want, you have to follow this method. Now your rank will depend on how nicely you are able to implement the above 7 rules, right? So all these 7 rules which you are discussing, so it depends that how you are able to apply, right? Because I see, we will teach you, we will give you good conceptual clarity. There are books which will give you good conceptual clarity, but it is you who has to sit with us or sit with books to study, right? And revision and notes and test series. Every facility will be given to you, right? But it is actually you who have to actually sit with all these facilities, and then only you can get into whatever rank you want, right? Then the next thing is that about sir told that to staying away from negative people. Yes. So that is a very important thing. Staying away from negative people is very important. And when I say staying away, you should not fight also with negative people. Suppose you have friends or relatives, in some cases, even parents. Okay. Sometimes their intention might not be bad. Yes, the intentions of parents or friends or relatives might not be bad. They have good intentions. But what happens that they might not be in the same shoes which we are in, right? So therefore, either you explain your situation to them, or if you're unable to explain the situation to them, right, then you stay silent. You stay silent. Or if you're facing such issues, you can attend the sessions, the motivational sessions, which we are going to conduct. Already there are a lot of motivational sessions available on the YouTube channel, right? Along with that, we will have a lot of motivational sessions coming up. And also, I have personally thought of conducting a lot of workshops also. Okay, motivational workshops also will conduct for you, where we will teach you that how to deal with all these issues, like peer pressure, pressure from parents, and sometimes you drop. Suppose some student is having a 1 year drop. Sometimes what happens, you get a suppose 800 rank in GATE. Yes, and you know that you are good, you can get into top 100. Then what you do, you drop 1 year. Then how to maintain your stability in that repeat year. Yes, so all these kind of things we will also be helping to you. Yes, we'll also be helping to you. And I will tell you one of the most important tip for motivation. If you are following the things and your questions are getting solved, that is the best motivation. You see a question, the question is solved, you feel like wow. You feel like that's it. That is the best motivation. Yes. And therefore, it's very important that you stay connected with the teachers, right? Here in BYJU'S Exam Prep, we are providing lot of help, not only in classes, notes, all these lectures and all. Yes. So therefore, you stay connected with the people who are in the same process, right? We are in the same process. You stay connected in the group, then you will not feel left out. You will not feel demotivated. Okay, if you try to do things yourself, then you might face difficulties. Okay, so this and more on this seventh rule, we will have more sessions in the future, right? So let us keep the discussion till here only. Yes, and we'll have more sessions for that. And we will also address personal issues also. Now don't come to personal issues like sir, I am having issues of love and all. Okay, personal issues means issues of what? Issues of studying. Sometimes some people face after 2 hours, I don't feel like studying, right? Or I don't like this subject, I don't feel like studying it. Yes. Or my never son, he got a rank and he went. Or never son has cleared some exam and I am still waiting for my examination. So all these kind of issues also we will take on in the future, right? Yes.
So yes, Karthik, whatever you have asked, definitely, dear, this is the right time. If you're going from now also, you can definitely get a single or double digit rank, means you can get the PSU. But you need to prepare very sincerely from now. Now onward, you cannot waste even a single day. Okay. Single day means it is not like whenever we say single day, it means at least 80 to 85% kind of things. It is not like ki, agar kisi din I have fever, then I am not able to study, so rank is gone. No. Whenever I say single day, it means not go for unnecessary things. That is the only thing. Okay. And definitely this is the right time. But yes, after it, as the months will go on, if the same question you would be asking in August, definitely either you need to work more and more hard, which is not possible maybe, and maybe then you need to suffer from that. From you are talking about PSU, you may be reaching up to IITs only. So definitely this is the time, because 6 months serious preparation definitely can give you single or double digit rank in GATE. But yes, you need to prepare very much sincerely. And those students who are talking about we are starting from scratch, so guys, the series which is starting from 27 June, it is going to be helpful for all the types of students. Those who are starting from here, for them also, because we are going to tell you basic concepts, as well as we will be going for the questions also. It is going to be good one for those who have already completed. For them, very good level of questions would be there. And we are going to complete 5 to 6 subjects of both the branches, along with maths and aptitude. And these are the subjects which are the highly weightage. I'm coming on to the schedule also, guys. This is, I feel we have completed all the rules. Okay. So yes, so two things I would also like to tell you here. That is, take your difficulties as opportunity. Like sir was saying that there are some students who are feeling some kind of difficulty. Like I got a call from a student. He said, sir, I am feeling difficulty in mathematics because I have not done 11th, 12th. I come from diploma background. Then I said him that that is a good thing, because whenever your mathematics class are going for, you need to start everything from zero. Because the students, whenever they are coming from the +1, +2 background, they leave the chapters like matrices. They leave the chapters which they have seen that differential equation. They thought that we will do. So you don't have that kind of overconfident. Whenever you are going to learn the things, you will be learning them from the examination point of view. Because at BYJU'S Exam Prep, we are making the things at that level that even a student who have never thought about that, he can also go for that topic. Okay, so don't worry about that. So that's why I said take difficulties as opportunity. Take it as an opportunity to learn mathematics. And guys, learn from the mistake. Try to just remove the repetition of mistake. Making mistake is not a problem. Repeating a mistake is a problem. Okay, so if you are making a mistake once, it's fine. Every person is going to make mistake, but repeating the mistake is going to stop you from getting your dreams. So guys, just work over that. And now I am, without wasting your time, guys, now I'm showing you the schedule. This is the schedule for mechanical first of all. So my dear, from 27 June to 3rd July, strength of material will be there. I will be taking strength of material. And then 4th July to 7th July, fluid mechanics, Satyajeet sir would be taking that. So then 8th July to 10th July, industrial engineering, Chandra sir would be taking. Then 11th to 17th July, theory of machines, I would be taking. Then after that, 18th to 24th July, HMT, again Chandra sir would be coming. Then 25th July to 31st July, thermal, Vipin sir would be taking. Then my dear, 1st August to 7th August, production, I would be taking. So it is a 40 days crash course. And my dear, whenever we are talking about this, yes, Harshit, I am going to answer your question after the schedule. Whenever I am talking about this schedule, you might be thinking that, sir, we are having everyday class. So I would like to say Monday to Saturday, we have class. And every Sunday, my dear, whatever the subject is completed in that 6 days, every Sunday we will be having a quiz on the BYJU'S Exam Prep app. So you need to join that quiz on the app. It would be a good check of your 6 days studies. So whatever you will be studying 6 days, 7th day you are going to give a live test with the faculty, where I will be coming, like faculty would be coming for the question, options would be given, time would be given, and the student who would be at top positions would be getting surprise gift from BYJU'S Exam Prep app also. Okay guys, so that is going to be you, whenever you are learning, you are earning also. So I will say earn while you learn scheme, it is there. So whenever you are going to study for 6 days, come in the test on the 7th day on the app. And if you're going to be in the top students, my dear, you're going to get prizes for sure. Okay, so every Sunday you will be having the quiz of the subject which is completed. So if you are covering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subject, so you can have 6 Sundays. 6 Sundays means 6 times you have the chance to win the prizes. Okay, yes. Okay, Irfan, like Harshit is asking, sorry, Harish is asking, sir, I have done BTech in marine engineering. Dear, as you are from a specific branch, I would like to tell you for that, when you need to go for the individual notification, because all the PSUs are not taking these kind of branches. Generally, they are taking like mechanical, civil, electronics, electrical. But yes, there are some seats are there. Like GAIL was giving notification for automobiles, but the number of seats were 2 to 5 only. Okay, so the number of seats would be lesser, and every year those kind of branches are not taken by PSUs. Okay, so to be very specific, it will be depending on the notification whenever you will be having. So we cannot say and surely that in this year they will be taking or not. Okay, next, my dear, is for civil engineering. And for civil engineering, 27 June to 3rd July, strength of material I will be taking, as it is a common subject. 4th to 7th July, fluid mechanics, Satyajeet sir would be taking. Then 8th to 10th July, OCF, once again Satyajeet sir will be taking. Then 11th to 17th July, environment, Krishna Yadav sir will take. And 18 to 24 July, once again geotech, your favorite Satyajeet sir would be taking. Then my dear, 25th to 31st July, highway, Rohan Goel sir would be taking. Then 1st to 7th of August, RCC and structure, once again Satyajeet sir would be taking. So guys, this is the schedule for civil engineering peoples, and I feel we would be having wonderful sessions there. So everyone must attend. Also share this with your friends. And guys, I will be sharing this schedule in the Telegram channel. If you have not joined yet, join the Telegram channel. My channel is Mechanical by Dheeraj Sardana. And also you can join BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel session. Telegram channel is also there. You can share that also. Okay, you can share it with the friends, whatever the people who are preparing, you can share them, because it is a free series for everyone. Every student can get help from that. Yes, Satyajeet sir, if you want to add to this.
Like one student has asked that are we going to we have the non-technical portions of ESC? Yes, we are planning for non-technical portions of ESC. Okay, we are planning to have, okay, in our live classes, okay, live, batch classes, vision classes also we are planning. Okay, also we are planning to have recorded sessions of the general studies portion, and also in the future, also in the YouTube channel also, we'll also plan to take, okay, some of the important portions of the general studies like project management, engineering drawing, yes, energy and environment, ethics, material science, yes, some of the important topics. Obviously we cannot cover the whole topic on the YouTube channel, but yes, some of the most important topic we will plan to cover them in the YouTube channel, and also in the paid batch also we are going to launch the full courses. Yeah.
Yes. So guys, you have seen the schedule, and I would like to invite you all that you must join all the sessions. Maybe whenever you are coming to the YouTube session, you will be getting all these subject sessions, and also whenever you are completing a subject every Sunday, you are having chance to win the prize. And definitely if you are going to attend the classes, then only you will be getting that benefit, because whatever we are going to discuss in the similar way, the quiz would be there. So guys, do attend the complete session and get this opportunity. And if you will be using this series properly, you would be a ranker in GATE 2023. For ESC paper 1, like sir have already told you, the student who are from the paid courses, in July onwards, the paper 1 classes would be there. And after this monsoon course, definitely we will be coming some paper 1 classes on this channel also. Okay, so we are always coming around August or September, we are starting paper 1 sessions. Okay, so don't worry guys, we will be coming for that also. So if you have any query now, you can ask me, because already this was a very big session. Yes, so guys, if any question would you like to ask, then we are going to complete or conclude this session, guys. Yes, very good. Dear, you are asking about ECEE. As I already told you, from 4th of July, we will be having monsoon crash course for ECEE peoples also. So we have there a gap of 1 week only, because now mechanical civil is starting from this Monday. ECEE, INCS will be starting from the next Monday. So we will be having the similar plan for that. And like today, I am having the session for that. On Saturday, definitely ECEE faculties would be coming to tell you the schedule of that also. So don't worry about that. Okay, and I feel one more thing is there. If you have not joined the Telegram channel, just join Mechanical by Dheeraj Sardana. There would be many advantages of that. You will be getting handwritten notes also, PDFs, whatever you are having, sessions updates, and also you will be having some important questions, previous year's questions, PDFs and all. So all these benefits you will be having in the Telegram channel. Definitely you can prepare it, dear, but for that definitely you need to work on paper 1, and there are some 2 to 4 subjects where the syllabus is more for ESC and less for GATE. Okay, so you can definitely prepare for GATE and ESC together, because I will say 80% of the things are same only, rest 20% you need to work for it. Okay guys, so with this we would be saying goodbye guys. So signing off for today. Goodbye guys.